What's up, everybody? This is Colin from Holistic Heritage Homestead. Hope you're all well. Do you like saving money? Do you like your food to be next level, super flavorful? Do you like healthy food full of nutrients and beneficial compounds? Well, if you answered yes to any of those questions, I highly recommend making your own spices. There is nothing like homegrown, homemade spices, especially when it's fresh or fresh ground. It is next level, folks. Without getting too much into the dehydration end of things, which is definitely going to be a video to itself, this is just about how we simply make them. It's really, really simple. So you could use a dehydrator, or what we like to use is my awesome wife purchased a multi-stage, multi-level, quite large. It's kind of like a netting material, but it's food grade friendly, right? So it's non-toxic, right? All you do is you zip up whatever stage, whatever level you want to put your, let's say your chilies or your basil, or your oregano, your summer savory, whatever herbs or spices or chilies you want. You unzip it, throw it in there and zip it back up. So nothing, no bugs or insects can get to it. It stays right in our living room, actually, in the corner, where there's a good amount of airflow. The only thing that moves in and out of that is oxygen, just drying it out, just the airflow in and out, right? The low temperature dehydration method, or the no temperature, right, just room temperature, that is ideal to preserve the volatile oils and beneficial compounds and the nutrients and vitamins to make them more bioavailable in your herbs and in your chilies or your peppers, right? Now, we were blessed to be gifted a dehydrator, an electric dehydrator recently, and we are so excited because that might work a little easier, maybe a little better for things that have more water content, like maybe garlic or ginger, or if we just want to do something in bulk or quickly, right? But if you're not in a rush, it's so good. You can throw this in there and forget about it for weeks and just go and grab a handful when you need. It's that simple. We use a lot of cayenne pepper, which, by the way, if you saw my video about the Meat Monday video, when I give you my secret dry rub for lamb recipe there, if you want to kick it up a notch and add some spice to that, cayenne pepper will definitely enhance that, as well as the paprika, which gives more of a smoky flavor, right? Cayenne pepper is where it's at. I think there might be a serrano or two that I snuck in here just to add some complexity, right? So it's simple. We take out the seeds because we're going to grow the seeds in the future. You can leave the seeds. I know some people are like, leave the seeds. We prefer, as far as flavor, only the flesh. Besides, again, we're saving those seeds to grow more in the future. You unzip your, which we're going to do a review on because I highly recommend it, your dehydrating rack, okay? You could look up dehydrating racks. This is like kind of a free hanging container that hangs off of our ceiling. Throw it in whatever layer you want. So you know maybe on one layer you have one thing, and the other layer you have another thing. So you don't get confused. You can label it if you want to, but we don't need to do that. Zip it up, and you forget about it for a few weeks. You come back whenever you need. You throw it in a tiny, very affordable, very cheap food processor. And this thing was painfully cheap. And then you have some fun. That's all you gotta do. Chop it. I could smell this already. I don't know if you're ready for this, folks. Just don't know if you're ready. For this recipe, we're going for a coarse ground. Whoa, look at the beautiful colors. You could smell this. You could smell this right now. I know you can. And if you want, you could also go to a finer powder, which I'm probably going to do a little bit smaller. But that's the point. Dehydrate it. If you have something that's porous and air can flow in and out, but keep the insects out, it doesn't matter. Improvise. Do it the old way. You don't need anything special or anything crazy. Super cheap. Get it for a few bucks. You know, little food processor like this, and you are good to go. And again, if you're handling chilies or peppers like cayenne, be careful about inhaling this because it's intense. You don't want to do that. And if it's still got a lot of those volatile oils, maybe it's not dehydrated all the way, or it's something that's very spicy, obviously be careful when you're handling it with your hands. little common sense goes a long way, right? So save your money. I don't know if you folks pay attention to, the price of organic seasoning out there, but the quality is next level. You know how this was grown. You know it's organic. You know it's heirloom seeds. You know it's a real, true cayenne or a true jalapeno or whatever it may be. This is unbelievable, and because the flavor is so potent, you need less of it. You've been seeing the prices of spices. Organic spices are just through the roof expensive now. And we want you to be happy, we want you to eat well, we want you to be healthy. Unplug from the system, make your own spices if you are not already. Happy growing, and wish you luck in the kitchen. Enjoy. Be well.